Hi there, I'm Vanessa Warwick and I am a property and social web optimizer, and I'm standing here outside this amazing 99-year-old mill building in Burnley with the building owner John Mulcahy. And John, really what we're going to try and do from this for this video is to give a shout out about the building and let people know that there's this amazing space here that you'd like to breathe some new life into, really, isn't it?
Certainly would. Next year being its 100th year,
yep.
We're looking forward to having a very full and active year. And
we're tell us about the location, because it's very easy to get to, isn't it?
The building is based here in Burnley at the top of the hill in Briarcliff. We're 5 minutes away from junction 12 of the M65 and 10 to 20 minutes away from the M6, depending on the traffic. And so it's very centrally located here in Lancashire. We can get to Manchester, my partner can get to Harvey Nicks within half an hour. So we're very close to the centre of Manchester. So in terms of rail, in terms of the motorways, it's very centrally located.
And the building has got so many amenities, and one of them, of course, is car parking, which is very important. How many car parking spaces do you have?
We have up to 200 car parking spaces here. With no restrictions on them, so we're very lucky with that.
So important if you're thinking of running events or meetings and so on. Yep.
Yes.
And I notice you've also got loading bays as well.
Yes, we have. The building itself in the past obviously has been a cotton mill, so the front portion of the building was used for the office area, and we've had up to 500 telephone lines here and 450 workstations when it was used as a call centre. And we have all of this cabling is still in place, Cat5 cabling is all still in place. And then in the middle of the building we have 2 dock levelers which would enable us to take bulk deliveries from lorries and articulated containers. So we can actually store stuff on pallets. And then at the back of the building we have level loading bays, so we could actually do picnic and dispatch. So I see the building as possibly it being regenerated into the digital internet business, as opposed to 100 years ago when it was a cotton mill.
Yeah, so what we're really saying is that there's an amazing blank space here, an empty space, and we're going to be saying to people out there, you know, what would you like to fill this building with? We're going to go inside now and we'll check out what's inside the building. So we're inside King's Mill now, and this is just one of the spaces inside this enormous building. John, this was actually used for a call centre, wasn't it, originally? And you've got all the Cat5 cabling as well, haven't you?
Yes, we have. This building, when it was operating as a call centre, had 450 workstations here. And we actually now still have 500 telephone lines here. And it's basically 15,000 to 16,000 square feet here. So all of the kit is still here.
Fantastic. And I could see this space being used for networking events, for film shoots, for photo shoots. I mean, there's several enormous rooms like this that are amazing spaces that could be optimised in different ways.
Yes, it is. The building itself, if you want to put it in layman's language, is 9.5 tennis courts, or 2.5 football pitches in size, and it's all on a single level. So you could actually play an awful lot of football in here.
You could. And we're going to walk through into one of the other rooms now, and I think one of the things that you wanted to get across is that you are totally open to ideas of who could come in here, and that you're willing to offer this as actually as a free space for meetings as well, aren't you? And reduced rates if people want to come in here as tenants.
Yes, we are. Yes, indeed.
This is another of the rooms, isn't it?
Yes.
So who would you like to hear from?
I would like to hear from any of the organisations in the area who would like to have a meeting room. We have a full cafe and conference room here, and we would be very happy to make that available to local industry or any of the charities that are in the area. With regards to the future of the building, we now believe that the building is very suited for the internet businesses. So anybody either trading on the internet, typically somebody who has started off life in their room trading on eBay, then moving on to Amazon, then working out that it's actually quite a good business that they're in, and they are now beginning to import stuff from manufacturers, and then where they need to store it.
There's lots of storage potential here.
Yes, we have very secure storage here. The building actually has a very high level of security here, that it actually has a James Bond system on the roof, where if you break the beams on the roof, it will actually tell you you are trespassing, and the police are called. So please get off the building as soon as possible.
Now you mentioned new media there, and there is actually a media room. So should we go and look at that?
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Yep.
Follow us. So this is what we're calling the media room, which is already set up as a photographic studio, but we can take that to the next level and also use this for recording web video.
Yes, we can. Certainly now with the more and more people wanting to use YouTube, we think this building or this room here would suit that. And we have the ability, if one would require a larger space, then we can do that as well. And this room has actually got a broadband capability, and we're hoping to get a fibre optic dedicated line into the building, which will have a speed of about 100 upload and download.
Fantastic.
So we're told.
That's an amazing resource for the building and the people in it.
I think it will be one of the advantages to the building that this capacity will be here.
Okay.
And obviously with this room, then you can get going and shoot all your videos immediately.
So let's move on and look at some of the other rooms.
Thank you.
So here we are in another of the units at King's Mill, and this was originally the weaving shed of the mill when it was in operation as a mill. And it's a massive space, and John, I can see this being used for music videos, film shoots, photographic shoots. It's got a really sort of industrial feel to it, which is very appealing to filmmakers. Would you like to see those sorts of events happening in here?
Yes, we would indeed. And the building was used recently in the George V movie.
Yep.
And so yes, it's very suitable for that type of use, and we can also change the atmosphere as well quite easily. Because
you really, to summarise, you want to breathe new life into this building, bring new people in, new ideas, and you're completely open to whatever anybody might be interested to do with this building.
Yes, we are indeed, particularly anything to do with the internet and the internet businesses.
And media.
And media, because we believe that this is where the future of buildings like this will be.
So let's summarise, John. You've got a great location, great transport links, parking, loading facilities, storage facilities, huge spaces that are blank canvases that can be turned into anything that anybody wants, meeting spaces, event spaces, and you're wanting to hear from anybody who may be interested in using this building, and you're open to doing very, very reasonable costs or even for free.
Yes, we are indeed. Yes.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much indeed.
All right, so if you'd like to get in touch with John, his contact details are going to be on the end of the video. And as we said, it really is a blank canvas here, a wonderful old building that wants to come back to life and celebrate its 100th anniversary in 2011. So any ideas you've got, any propositions that you've got, John would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching.
Certainly would. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.